All right, hey, we are here with EcoStar, and they've got all sorts of. These are synthetic, or are these they are synthetic. All right, synthetic slate shakes, all that. And you guys have been watching. I am struggling finding people that will actually have a really, really good warranty, and it sounds like these guys can do it. All right, so you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick and who you are and what you do for the company?
Dylan Faust, I'm the technical service manager for EcoStar.
All right, so if I have an issue, I'm calling you on the install side of things.
Yep.
Okay, all right. And you, sir?
Rob Hellenbrook,
All right.
General Manager.
General Manager. All right.
So you get a little bit of
we got the boss
background.
man. Let's go. All right. Sweet. So tell us a little bit about EcoStar, where it started, how long it's been around, why it started, all that. It's probably a you question.
Yeah, that's a me question. So yeah, we've got a roof out there from 1993. That's our oldest roof.
All right.
We started with a recycled stream of raw materials. We started with plastic and rubber, which people didn't know how to use and put together. We put it together, and then we put it out into a roofing tile and started with a roof that looks just like that. 32 years old.
No kidding.
Yeah, so that's what we've been doing ever since then.
So it's actually plastic and rubber.
It is.
So recycled tire rubber?
Recycled EPDM rubber, roofing rubber, not tires, no tires in it.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Why are tires bad?
So tires are designed for different purpose, right? So they handle impacts and road surfaces and all of that, and keeping tread on the ground, right?
Okay.
Roofing is handled to be under the sun and to handle the waves, the UV and all that kind of stuff, and the weather and the rain.
Okay.
So we use the stuff that's designed for roofing to be part of our roofs.
No kidding. That makes a ton of sense.
Makes sense, right?
I've never thought of it that way before, but that makes a ton of sense.
There you go.
All right, so we're how many years in business with EcoStar then?
So the first roofs went down in 1993, so 33 years at this point.
Okay,
so
right on. That's awesome. All right, where are you guys based out of?
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. Okay, all right, so my climate. All right, I'm Michigan.
You got it. Same thing.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm an Ohio State fan, but we
all
won't
right,
go there.
I like it. I like it. All right.
But so snow. Let's talk about snow load. I see in this, it looks like you have snow bars on that.
On that roof, that's in Western New York, so that gets a lot of snow.
Right.
So
all right.
we do snow guards and things like that, just as you would normally install those. You go to your snow guard manufacturers. They will tell you how much you need to put up there, how many you need.
Yeah, how many rows, all that fun stuff.
They calculate all that.
Yep.
Yeah. Snow load is not an issue on the roofing itself. You know, it will move. It's it's going to come off of there. So you want to make sure it comes off right.
Yeah.
So that's how you want to do it.
Snow will slide off.
It will slide off.
And that seems to be the common theme. Everybody says snow will slide off.
It will slide off.
Does anybody make a snow guard that doesn't have penetrations through your roof? Have you found one that like maybe hooks up underneath, and that way there's no holes?
So Alpine, they do have a product that
I've heard Alpine. I've never
underneath. Yeah. So you don't actually have the fasteners that go through the product. They actually hook onto the fasteners that you're using.
That's right. Okay. Sweet. So you install those while you're installing, and then they're like roof jacks for you.
That's what we.
I don't know. You want to do that? But,
No. All right. Cool. Well, let's dig into kind of the install method for these, because that's what most people want to know.
Yeah.
Is how do you install a synthetic slate? Like, do I have to start hand banging stuff? Do I have to screw things? Walk us through it, Dylan.
We recommend stainless steel ring shank fasteners, and we try to make the tile as simple as possible. So on the tile, you have your nail heel locations. Again, stainless steel ring shank fasteners is what we recommend.
They're literally, it literally says nail here with the circle. All right. Can't make it any easier.
We got our exposure marks as well, depending on the slope of the roof. So that's going to help against wind dripping rain and the elements and the performance of the tiles.
Perfect.
And also we have the gapping line in here. Our tiles are going to expand and contract with the daily changes in temperature.
Yeah.
So we recommend a minimum 3/8 gap between the tiles for the expansion.
Minimum.
A minimum.
What is maximum?
So maximum, you just want to make sure that the nails have a minimum 2-inch offset coverage.
Okay.
But if you're using a single width system, you want to keep it relatively the same going off the roof so it doesn't look wavy.
Yep.
If you're using a multi-width system, that gapping can be adjusted, for the tiles as needed.
Yeah. Awesome. That's super simple. What different styles you guys, golly, you have a million different styles here. So
we do. We started with slate and shake, but we now have a clay look. We have a concrete look, and our shakes will have a different, what we call shadow line, basically.
Okay. Yep.
So you have your traditional shadow lines, a little narrower, and you have a what we'll call our enhanced shadow line, which is our Niagara product.
Oh God,
so
that's a huge.
You got a little thick there and a little thin there, so you can get a different look depending on what you like.
That's
so
awesome.
That's a personal preference.
That's right.
So.
Do you sell direct to installers or through supply houses only, or
All
distribution?
through distribution.
Distribution.
All through
Okay.
distribution.
SRS,
Yeah.
ABC,
You
like
betcha.
all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to warranty, now this is a big one that I'm seeing nobody really wanting to commit to. So, what is you guys' warranty? And then I'm going to have a question on the back end of that. So, what is the warranty?
We got 2 types of warranties. We have a 50-year manufacturing warranty that covers the products and manufacturing defects.
Okay.
And then we have a Gold Star warranty. So as long as the contractor goes through certain training aspects and we do the final inspection afterwards, we'll also cover the labor for 50 years.
No
One of the pieces that sets us apart from, I'd say,
everybody.
everybody.
Nobody.
As much as I know.
Nobody's even offered a final inspection. I've had a couple people offer to come out and help start the roof, but nobody's offered final inspection.
We require it for the Gold Star.
You do require
We will come back out and we will inspect to make sure you did it right.
Oh my goodness!
We'll make sure all of our products are installed correctly, and this way, that's where.
Well, then you can
sign
actually
off on
warranty it.
Yep, we sign off on the labor for 50 years and the performance of the roof.
No kidding. All right. So, what does the certification process look like?
So we kind of leave it up to the sales rep in the territory. If they sign off on the contractor, there's a paperwork process to it, but that's where we come out, do the training. The more the merrier. We don't just want 3 people. If they get the whole crew out there, obviously, whoever's going to be doing the install.
Yep.
And again, we can do that at the job site. We can do that at their shop. Or if they want to make the trip up to Buffalo, do some sightseeing, they can come to our plant as well, and we can do the training right there.
Okay.
And it does involve all of our products. So our underlayments, our nails, and obviously the tiles.
Yep.
And then when they're done, we'll come out and do the final inspection.
Oh wait, so you have your own underlayments too?
For our Gold Star application,
Giddy up.
require it.
Oh my goodness. One-stop shop, no finger pointing, none of that stuff.
Nope, come to us.
I love this. I love this. You guys are speaking my love language here.
I've been here for 25 years, so I'm going to be here another 25 years. So if the roof fails,
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. That's how I've built all my roofs. If we're using a GAF shingle, it's everything GAF. I don't want people pointing fingers at each other, right?
No pointing fingers.
You know, the only thing that we don't buy that's brand specific is nails, and you know,
you get
ridge
our
vent,
nails with
right?
that. So
well, ridge vent we do get GAF's ridge vent. So actually,
we have our own nails just to make sure that the stainless steel ring shank nails are used, just from a performance stand base.
That's amazing. So I can literally place an order. I get everything I need from you guys. So cool.
One-stop shop.
How does it come? Does it come in bundles, or does it come on a pallet and you got to carry pieces up? Like, how does that come?
Bundles on a pallet.
Bundles on a pallet, just like regular shingles.
Yep, just like regular shingles.
Awesome. Now, my next question. Hopefully we can get a good answer on this one. I've got a customer right now that wants a slate roof in the worst way, and that's why I'm interviewing all these slate people here today.
All right.
He's going to be watching all these. So,
All right.
but he's got a hot roof. All right, closed cell spray foam right to the bottom of the roof deck.
Okay.
All right, no venting at all.
Okay.
Everybody else has said 0 warranty. Sorry, nothing. What is EcoStar's policy?
We
on
prefer
this?
venting.
You prefer venting, of course.
So we will warrant an unvented roof. However,
you will warranty it
if we see what you've done when you go up there.
Okay.
So which we would see.
Yeah.
So
Still the 50-year, what is it called? Max?
The 50-year Gold Star.
Gold Star. Okay. You'll still do a 50-year Gold Star. Of course, I'm going to have to use all your products, do everything that way, have it fully inspected, and you'll still do the 50-year Gold Star.
Yeah.
We recommend ventilation. Ventilation is for the benefit of the roof
sure.
deck.
Right.
And over
Couldn't
time,
agree more.
it's not our product, it's the roof, it's the deck underneath.
Right.
So that's what we would worry about.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm in the same boat. He's got a very unique looking home. And it's amazing. It's one of the coolest houses I've ever been in.
All right.
And I don't know that we want to add 1.5 inches on those fascia boards and have to redo all the gutters and everything else that he's done on this beautiful home. But and I just don't think it would look as good building a cold roof system or something, right? So looking for someone that can stand behind a product like this.
We will.
That's amazing.
We're here for customer satisfaction. We want people to be satisfied with the roof, and that's right. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I freaking love it. All right, so the sales rep certifies the installer. I'm going to be in touch with you guys. You guys are the only ones that are giving me the answers that I want. He wants this product. Everybody else I've interviewed has said, sorry, no warranty, and I don't want to carry the warranty for him. So I want to put it off on you guys.
Yeah.
So not that I wouldn't go back and serve him. He's an amazing customer, but yeah,
It's a 1 square house, right? It's really small.
Yeah, just 1 square.
Okay,
yeah,
all right. Okay, we're all good then. Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not steep. It's not big at all. No. But
Good.
That's right. With that installation or that certification, I'll have. What do you guys do when they use subcrews? How do they?
So
How
sub
do you
crews
get that?
do need to be approved ahead of time.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
The sub crew will need to be approved. Even if I have an on-site project manager or 2 on-site working with them.
Yeah, the reason we want the sub crews need to be approved ahead of time is more so for your company.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the warranty is going to be offered to the homeowner, but
right.
your company is going to be on that warranty.
right.
So it all comes back to you.
For the first 3 years, it's on you. And after
right.
that, we take over.
Okay.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
All
That
right.
makes sense.
And again,
it's very similar to Golden Pledge or Picket, right?
Yeah, and there's just installation details that we want to make sure are followed. And if you have a sub crew who's not there,
That's right.
and they come in, they just don't do it the right way. Last thing you want is when I come out to do the final inspection,
Yep.
you don't want those problems.
That's right.
Especially with this type of product.
Exactly. So you come out and do the final inspection always?
Either myself or we do have field service reps. So when it comes to availability, we try to work with your time as well.
That's right.
Time is valuable. So just communication is key.
Okay. Right. That's incredible. I love it. When you come, if it's, this is all 10-12. So you ain't walking on this very easily.
No, it's especially in the rain.
Yeah,
don't walk on it.
That's right, exactly. Do we have to leave an anchor, or like what does that look like?
Some type of tie-off system, or if you guys have a lift that we can get around and get access to the roof. Because again, we're not just going to get up to the eaves and look at it. We want to inspect the whole roof. Because it's a 50-year labor warranty, so we want to make sure everything's put on the right.
That's right. Okay, so some sort of anchor point, and that. I'd probably do like the permanent anchors that mount up underneath the standard shingle, and leave a few of those just for gutter services, cleaning the roof, whatever. Right?
Yeah, if you guys have a lift, I would prefer that, but it's whatever. We have to.
Or a jetpack. He's used
or
those
jetpack. We've been saying that for years. We got to do gutter. So we do a lot of gutter. We got to do gutter jetpack. Installs because it's we're right on Lake Michigan and a lot of bluff work. A lot of that's 100 foot down there. How do we set a ladder here? Right?
Yeah, right, right.
And we got to kind of cantilever over, and it's a nightmare, right? So cool. Did I miss any of the big questions?
I think we covered a lot of good points right there.
Lead time to get a product. I placed an order with you guys. Well, I guess lead time to get the product delivered to the job site.
2 to 4 weeks.
2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Lead time to get certified. What does that look like?
Also, it really comes down to the paperwork. As soon as we get the paperwork, that's when the communication starts.
Okay.
Either myself or our warranty coordinator will reach out, and we'll kind of go from there, whether it's going to be me as the technical manager or one of our field service reps.
Okay.
And that's what we'll communicate. But
Sweet.
as soon as we get the paperwork, that's the process gets going from there.
Is there?
And you're not far, so it's a little easier.
Right.
We're not going to Southern California
That's
for you.
right.
So
that's right. Is there online video training at all or anything like that?
We have some online videos on installation. We're updating those, so I wouldn't use those right this minute.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sweet. Maybe we can work something out and we'll make some videos
There
for
you
you
go.
guys. All
That
right.
sounds good. I like it.
All right. Cool. Thank you, fellas. I appreciate you guys answering all my questions.
Sure.
It's been awesome.
Thanks.